Hello guys, here's Vivian. So today we're gonna check out some switches and it's called
Little Emo Switch?
I don't know if this switch really got some personality or what, but we're gonna check it out and see all the beauties and stuff. And also this switch is more of the clicky switch. So if you like clicky switch, maybe that's the switch that will meet your need. So let's get our hands on, eyes down. Let's check it out. Okay guys, so this is the Little Emo Switch. It came in this matte box and I got a 90 pieces one and the design is by the EY and made it by HMX. Okay, so now let's take a look at the switch itself with a closer look. So this is the body. The switch body is in a pink color and for the steam is in a deeper blue color and is a 5-pin switch. And in the store, they say the acquisition force is in 40 FG, so which is pretty typical. 40 is not heavy at all. And at the bottom force is about 46, so which means it doesn't demand much effort to pressure throughly. So for the travel distance is about 2.0 to 3.5. So it's pretty standard mechanical switches. Let's take a closer look. Pretty cute little switches. Okay, so now let's open up the switch and take a look at the material and inside of it. It's a little hard to open use that board. Okay, so we can see this is the steam and I don't know if it really shows in the camera, but it got a little bit of the grease on the top of it because this switch is factory looped. So it's pre-lubed. Let's put it on the side. And for the material for the steam is the nylon. It's in pink color. So this is the top housing of the switches. The material is the PC. Well, at least I don't see any greases on the upper housing, so pretty clean. Okay, and for so for the spring length, it's about 22 millimeters. It's a pretty standard length, and it's a single spring. And this is a bottom housing. There's only a little grease on the bottom case, and the material for it is they call the P2, which is I think is about the same material as the upper housing. So that's everything about the switches, especially the inside. And we're gonna test out the sound just by itself. Grab another one. So acquisition force is 40, bottom force is 46. Let's hear the sound. Okay, so we're gonna loop it and to see for a thicker loop how the switch is gonna sound like. Okay, so I'm gonna add the oil on the steam. Because for the factory pre-looped, they only add a very minimal. It's not like a thick loop switches. But if you guys like to add it yourself, I don't think it's a hard thing. Okay, I'm gonna put over there, and I'm gonna add a little oil on the upper housing as well. Just add a little bit to it. So I've added the grease on the upper housing as well. So I'm gonna put everything back to the bottom case. Okay guys, so now I have one is factory lubed and other one I have lubed. I add extra oil inside of the switches, so that's here the sound. So this one is the original one. And this one is the one that I looped. So there's just a slightly difference between those two sounds. I feel like this one is more. Well, it feels more. The one that I greased feels more thicker, and this one feels more light. The sound, there's not a big difference. It's more of the feeling of it. Okay, guys, so I've done looping the switches. So this one is the one that I looped, and this one is the factory pre-looped. So I don't know if you guys can really tell in the video, but just by my own ears, when I hear it, this one has, they've got kind of ripped the clicky sound off a little bit. This one is really clicky. And this one got just a little heavier. And just the feeling when I press on it, this one is very crispy. And this one sort of have a little sticky kind of feeling when I press it down. But the sprays kick back really fast though. Like I can feel that the spray is really strong. Um, okay, so since we've done hearing those switches, so now let's put it on the board and check it out the sound. Let's go. So guys, I put both switches on the PC playboard to test out the sound. I think on the board will be more, you can hear more of the difference. So the N is the one that I have looped. So M is the one that's factory looped. So this here, the one that I looped first. And this one is factory pre-looped. Did you guys hear the difference? Okay guys, so we have tested out the switches by itself, and in the store they've talked about that the switch will perform better with our harder plates. So today I bring a PC plate and FR4, so we're gonna try on both of the boards and to see if the sounds got anything better or not. So let's get it. Okay, so let's put on the PC plate first. So do you guys like a hi-fi clicky sound more, or do you like Thucky sound more? Because I know on YouTube a lot of people like a Thucky sound keyboard. Personally, I like a deeper sound. But sometimes when there's some typical boards with the clicky sound, what actually helps the board sounds more interesting, you know? And then how many of you guys are like a gamers? As a gamers likes clicky more or thucky more. For office users, do you like more of the thucky sound or silence? You know, you guys can always leave me comment below. I'll always check all the comments. So let me know what you want to talk about. And if there's any switch you guys want me to test out, you can always let me know as well. Okay guys, so now we're gonna put the switches on the FR4 plate. So for this plate is more harder and it's more thicker as well. Doesn't have that much of bounciness. So let's check out if the switch will help the board sounds better. Okay. Oh, get it. Okay guys, so I'm done putting it on the PC plate. So this one, the keyboard I'm using is the Apple Maker P75. And now let's check out the factory pre-looped with PC plate. Okay. Okay, so guys, we have to put the switches on the FR4 plate as well. And now let's test the sound, how the switch is gonna work on the harder plate. Okay, now let's go. So after reviewing this Little Emo Switch, what do you guys think? Do you guys like this Switch? Do you guys like more of the Clicky Switch or more of the Thucky Switch? Well, give me your thoughts in the comment below. Do you find out this review helpful? Please give me a thumbs up. Until next time, hands on, ice down. Let's keep on typing.